It's the National Football
That's
League
the whole
presented by
point.
EA Sports. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco
No,
49ers
sir.
and the Los Angeles
Pure
Rams.
exploits. Pure exploits. Hey, but niggas is making rules for me because I'm putting linemen at tight end and tight ends and wide receiver and running the power scheme. But this nigga can run the cover two with the cornerback out here screaming off the edge, getting sacks. That's okay.
Out at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
No, sir. No, sir. You think you know weird, but you don't know weird, bro, okay? This nigga that run this league is the king of weird, bro. Oh, I got the stream up.
They start on the ground with Geis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Happens to me all the time.
For 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
He about to run it now. I bet this is the play right now. I bet it is. No, he's still running the ball. He's still running the ball. Okay.
Maybe 2 up to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Come on, Terrell Burris.
He'll be taken down at the 44.
I need that, bro.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Shotgun handoff down to Geis.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, 49ers.
Now Jones. Off to Geis on the screen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch either the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Jones. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage.
I've been putting my shit in rest mode for over a week.
And it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look.
That's just been in rest mode.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared too. The first week I would, regardless, the first week I wouldn't put it in rest mode, but I started, bro.
And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
makes the score Niners 7, Rams nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Right, that's exactly what started it too, because now I just press the button and everything turns on. I like that.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
Come on, bro. You can't drop that, Bosco. That's bullshit, man.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Second and 10. Goff again. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff.
Come on, bro. It's complete bullshit,
right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And the 49
to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Nice.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's Just knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Jones. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches with the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
12 more yards there and another first down. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Rams nothing.
From the 2 now, second and goal. On the ground, Geis. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Well, this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized depth. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Sam Sloman for the extra point.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. And search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
Don't let him catch
Would
it.
have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but now it'll be third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Goff. It's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Throwing again is Goff. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2 as they come up 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again. He's going to take another shot here. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. They find some open field here. The 20.
In your face!
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Sam Sloman for the extra point.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that for a touchdown. This offense will get on the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. They never sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over.
He's going to get a shoot down, so.
See if they can do it here.
Jesus Christ.
Deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Jones runs up and lets it go for Samuel. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he's all the way past the 25.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
On the left side of the field. On the left side of the field every time. It's just that same interception in an animation, bro. Every time.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because He is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, 49.
Out of the gun, Geis. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Jones now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Now it's the fullback.
Right.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Now a run with Geis. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Rams, nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
What?
Interception.
A.J. Boye falling back, catching one-handed interceptions over a 6'4" wide receiver. I believe it.
I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. On the slant, able to find Ayuk. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and get it with Geis. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Not good good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
And now here's another interception. These guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 39.
His running back, Geis. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
The 47-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To try again after the sack. Goff. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, Goff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter.
42, Rams 7.
You said whose body?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Yeah, this is the same game, bro. Like,
25-yard line.
I mean, I couldn't even really discern really whether or not I was playing a different game, if it was the same game. Like,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
And it's caught inside the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Gain of 56 yards.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now Jones on first and 10. He hauls it in.
hey, bro, I need
Touchdown,
to see.
San
I need to see
Francisco.
it, bro. I need to see
Dante
it.
Pettis with his second
I need to
touchdown of the
see what
game
you just
and
did to
fifth
my
on the
fucking defense
year.
to get them
And
to
this
retard out
offense
like that.
continues to
'Cause
pour
there's
it
no
on.
reason why that should be a thing, but of course it is.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Sam Sloman for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Niners
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their line.
And my goodness, another interception. Tapped by Jesse Bates.
That's the thing that makes sense.
To the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Sam Sloman.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
You said what?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The
Oh,
Rams
I
take
couldn't hear what
over
you just
first and
said.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
He comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? That he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his third pick of the game. Instead, it's third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
This retarded throw.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. That's the 20-yard line. So now he's equal his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collected.
And the second, just because the second guy breathed in that location, he
And that's
can't come
pretty
down.
indicative of the way this one's gone.
Stupid, man.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now it's gone. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now gone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. On 1st down, it's gone. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And it's for pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Rams 14.
Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
on the ground, it's Geis. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Terrell Burgess on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards.
Jones from the gun, 3rd down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, as a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot, for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
No doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game because you don't want to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to go and get the football.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
Faggot ass nigga. You keep trying and you keep trying to force the press. And it's so weird. That's because you need it, right?
You need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what
that's Odell.
The 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
He dropped it. Come on, bro.
There, but it's incomplete.
In the end zone.
It's a joke.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Niners 56. Rams 14.
Here's Goff. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost got that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone.
Odell did not catch that. They calling that back. I know they calling that back. Go ahead. I know they calling that back. It's me. They calling it back. Really, they upheld it. I'm shocked.
Well, it barely puts a dent in this lead, and unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember
well, hey, for what?
Like this playing before.
Oh yeah, college, high school,
college. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle it.
We'll see you in a couple hours.
Scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs. I knew every note to their school's fight song.
I bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no. There was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always a little bit.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And got his man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. He's going to let it go again. Touchdown, 49ers. Dante Pettis, 35 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10. 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was
oh my God, with the throws, bro. Good Christ. He's going to keep throwing bad throws. That's all he does.
But I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback.
He's got it in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. There's Goff.
He caught that. Okay, Tyler.
One-handed grab there. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Goff. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Eric Armstead. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
What? Look at these incredibly dumb throws coming out of
right
this.
there on the coverage.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way
What
that this
is
one is
that?
gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and long. It's long.
All right.
There's another interception. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And my goodness, another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
How do they make faggot shit like that happen?
27-yard line. I think you and I were a little little surprise back earlier in the game when
What?
he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought?
Well, he threw an interception, and he just took over the George Kittle and ran to try and tackle him before he could stand up, and he just like kept running and forced the guy to ignore the dude in front of him trying to block him. He just like walked like
not in a million
through.
years, but here we go. After the interception, here's goal. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there of 20 yards. It'll be intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help sweep this one away. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
He's tackled at the
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
first down, 49ers.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if you had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Jones looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick.
Nice job. It should have been a pick, but nice job.
Good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones off to Geis on the screen. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Jones. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 20. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
He's just not allowed to go up and try and do. Fuck it.
The extra point
Hug it football.
Way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, second down. My goodness,
That was weird. That was weird.
Possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my goodness, come on with the bullshit.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Goff now looking to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
We've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And now here's another interception.
Oh my God.
It's by Emmanuel Mosley. And they'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jared Goff finna fuck around and get fired in real life too,
The
boy.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And